Now, Karnataka government's move to cap movie tickets has not gone down well with movie makers and multiplex owners. In fact, movie associations and multiplex owners are all set to go on a strike tomorrow in protest. This comes 2 days after the Siddaramaiah government passed an order capping cinema ticket prices at 200 rupees in the state. Shrija gives us more details.
The decision by the Karnataka government to cap the movie tickets at rupees 200 clearly has not gone down too well with the multiplex owners. We now understand that they are planning to call for a strike on Friday if the government fails to roll back on the demands. Also, we understand at this point in time, according to Multiplex Association of India, what they tell us, this complete decision by CM Siddaramaiah's government to cap movie tickets at rupees 200 is retrograde and unfair, pointing out the fact that the government doesn't control the prices of airline or other amusement centers. However, they have clearly expressed their grief over this recent move by the Karnataka government. In Bengaluru, Shrija for Mirror Now.
We do not approve of the new order because I don't think it is right for the government to interfere with ticket rates. After all, if the government wants to control any rate, it should be an essential commodity. Only when it is an essential commodity does the government have a right to control the rates. Entertainment is definitely not an essential commodity, and therefore we do not approve government interfering in prices. Next, they can even go to a hotel and tell a hotel, please change the rates to what we say. They can go to a restaurant and say, charge so much for an idli and so much for a dosa. I don't think it is a field in which government should control any kind of prices. After all, people have invested a lot of money in investment in doing the theatres and the sound systems, and suddenly one day the government says, no, you can't charge what you want.
Snacks cost more than your ticket and it's really not worth it. It's an awesome start for the Karnataka government by reducing the prices of the movie to 200. Usually we had to spend more than 500 and 600 to watch a good movie. Now it's just 200 and you can watch a movie. Even the college students can, it is afford for the movie and they can come and watch in good theatres.
I think they're just making fool of us. I'm very sad because I'm a movie goer and like to watch all movies, and the ticket price are 264. Earlier it was 100 rupees for the morning show. Now it's again 264. And I'm very, very unhappy with these things. And they say stop piracy, all the Bollywood, Hollywood, everyone says stop piracy. And where should we go?
And we earlier spoke to actor Prakash Bilawadi, and this is what he had to say about the issue. Let's listen in.
To me, it seems a little bit absurd. Just consider the previous story you did, where parents and people are complaining about escalating school fees. When Turdal prices hit 200 rupees, or when school fees go up, or hospital treatment fees go up, for textbooks, become expensive. For none of these, the government is capping prices, to go and cap movie prices. I think for the government to say it will fix the prices of competitive products and services seems incredibly lacking in logic to me. I'm not even sure it is legal because, have you ever heard of such a thing that the government intervenes and says, in this hotel you should fix the price at this? I mean, how can you, how is it possible? I can't even think of a parallel example where the government does this. The thing is, the idea of making populist decisions is all double-edged and extremely dangerous. For instance, if you lower liquor prices, it will be welcome by a large section of the population, let us say. But is that a good thing? I'm saying if the government actually regulated or created incentives or disincentives by taxation. I'll give you an example. For good cinema, if it had made it tax-free, and for what was a crass commercial film, let us say it imposed extra taxes. I mean, I would understand that kind of a move by government, but to actually cap prices of products and services, I'm not sure it is legal at all. I don't think if the multiplexes go in front of a court, the government's order is going to, stand scrutiny.
CM Siddaramaiah also tweeted, and I quote, "Keeping with our promise in Janpara budget Ticket pricing of cinemas and multiplexes now capped at rupees 200. Exclusive taxes and co has been issued price cap applicable for all language movies. This is in line with our commitment of making cinema affordable to all. #delivered as promised.